Hey, thanks for watching Full Steam Ahead, Mind Over Magnet. Today, I just wanted to let you know in this video, I totally forgot to record my computer audio. So there is a lot of silence in this video. So just keep that in mind. I still think it's worth checking out Mind Over Magnet. If you want to first look in that game, you can watch the rest of this video, but don't be alarmed when you don't hear any music or audio from the game. It has great sound, and I'm so sorry that I failed to capture it. Thanks for watching. Hello, and welcome to Full Steam Ahead. Today, we are checking out Mind Over Magnet. This game is by Mark Brown. He's a YouTuber, and he's been spending the past 3 years documenting the creation of this game on his YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. And I personally have watched it. So I'm really excited to check this one out. I think it's going to be interesting. I actually want to know what this button over here does. Oh, it looks like it just makes it windowed. And I have been super impressed with the things that he's put in as a first-time game maker who pretty much studies games. Again, his channel is Game Maker's Toolkit. So if you want to go check out that series, then you have the ability to do so. So over here in the settings, I just want to give him a shout out because he did a lot of work on this game, as you know, most game makers do. And he just did a beautiful job from what I know. I played the demo on Steam Next Fest and I was super excited to check it out. And I want to give you a warning ahead of time. There's going to be spoilers in this game. It's a fairly short game from what I know, and it is a puzzle game. So any puzzle that you see that I solve will be a spoiler. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and play the first few levels just to give you an idea of what it's like, what the sort of gameplay is, what the sort of idea is. And this is a magnetism-based puzzle game, so I'm excited to check it out. And we're going to hop right in. And I believe there is a little intro cinematic. I've been trashed. Straight trashed. Had face. So no voice acting. There is developer commentary, but it looks like when I just saw there that it was only after you beat the game. Nice little title screen here. And let's go on. Hopefully we can hit the first few levels here. It's a little switch flip. And one detail that he added that I really like is the way these little like nuts and bolts like move around and are affected by magnets. Just a nice little touch. Small little extra. All right, so we've got to get across this thing. It's funny, he like doesn't use normal gravity. Everything's very floaty. Just not a problem. So these first few levels are just sort of introducing the mechanics as all good puzzle games do. So very simple and not super brain bending. So I'm hoping we can get to something a little tricky before we. Gosh, no. Oh, I remember. You gotta close the thing. And then you gotta turn it on. And then you gotta, so maybe I already encountered a brain bending puzzle. I'm just a fool. All right, so here we go. And it's been a really big joy of mine to watch this guy I really respect. I'm very into game design. I enjoy learning about it, and Game Maker's Toolkit has been a great resource for that. So watching him jump in on his own and take what he's learned from doing his YouTube videos and making a game has been really interesting. Okay, I believe, wait. What? Oh, I see. Wait. So we want this like this, and then this like this, and then like that. Okay, we are very, very intelligent today. So we are hitting this hard. I don't really know how many levels I'm gonna do. Maybe I get through the first world. Um, but that doesn't necessarily feel appropriate. So we'll have to see. Okay, so this rope takes me up. So I believe what I want to do here is turn this off and then race this across. Then I can hop up and then hop across. I am so, so smart. I realize now that I played this on the demo, so it's sort of like cheating. All right. So we've got a magnet that's turned on, and I've got a rope that goes up. So what I need to do is turn this off, hop back over. Okay, I have a plan, boys and girls. I think. Can I jump over this? I cannot. All right, I know what the plan is. It is this. I need to stop this from falling. But I also need it to be below this little drill bit here. Like this. So I need the drill bit to extend when it's on. Oh, here. Of course. So turn this on, turn the magnet on, and we can be on our way when we take the drill bit away. So, very good. Super good. So what's funny about this game is I believe it's been receiving a lot of criticism for being like an average game, like a solid, good, well-crafted puzzle game, but not like overly amazing, incredible. Um, but that's really unfortunate because for this to be someone's first game, I think is very impressive. Even barring any extra help they got. I'm in a bind. Can you help me down? I guess, brother. There you go. Ooh. All right, so we are now encountering the main mechanic of the game, which is the magnets. And this is Magnus the Magnet. So let's go check out some of these Magnus levels. I believe we are effectively approaching the end of the first world. So maybe let's check out the second world, and we'll wrap it up because there are other magnets, there are more complicated puzzles, and I don't want to spoil all of that for you. Just want to be... I believe I do not need to take him with me. I can just leave him here. I think he tells me this here. Don't worry, I'll catch up. It's a funny way of just having you just go ahead of your companion. Okay, right on up. See? Told you. Okay, so I need to turn this on. And we're going to ride Magnus to the top here. Very good. And once you have the key, turn it off. And we are good to go. And it's fun for me to, and I actually suggest that you do this too. There's probably between 10 and 20 videos called Developing the Game by Mark Brown of Game Maker's Toolkit, where he talks about each step and each decision he made and how he performed these things. For example, looking at the background, the backgrounds are almost higher in fidelity, or at least appear to be, than the foreground. But they create a sense of atmosphere and niceness for the level. These foregrounds are sort of different tile sets that he developed. All very impressive stuff. Yeah. How do I do this? I think I have to do this. You, being in a position where I watched someone make this game, I have a sort of sense of familiarity with it, which I think is really powerful and not something that you get with every game that you play. Definitely not. Okay, so I have to leave this here. And I need to ride Magnus to the top, but also need to land here, I think, which I don't remember how to do. Leave this right here, like that. I think I did it without thinking that hard. Okay, yeah. Now I'm pretty okay at puzzle games. I'm a pretty smart lad, so I think I've got it down. Okay, so this is the magnet. That's that. So Magnus has to land here, so that means I have to get him up here, which means we have to put him here, like so. Perfect. Close this so we can get up. Get him up top. Very good. And we're going to put him right here, like so. Drop him down, flip it back up, and run across. Very, very good. Not too tricky. Now, Magnus is the simplest magnet that you can acquire. He's just a big old guy, and you pick him up, then you carry him around, and you drop him. That's it. But later in the game, there's a magnet that can reverse polarity. You can throw a different one. And I believe eventually they combine, like more than one at a time. Maybe not. Okay, what's this do? Okay, that's the next part of the level. This is Magnus here. Here we go. So I need to do I think, turn this on, ride up, jump off, and we are out of the first world. This was the end of the demo, but this is the full game, and I am excited to check out more of Mind over Magnet, and I hope you are too. Those were pretty simple puzzle levels, and I know for a fact that they get more complicated. In fact, I think we may... Nope, it's still Magnus. I thought we were going to meet a different character. Yeah, check out Mind Over Magnet, available on Steam right now and in the description below the like button and the subscribe button. Go ahead and check out those games, or this game, and I will see you next time in Full Steam Ahead. I am Michael Zarek. Have a great rest of the day.